Hi, we're back with more Revit training, and I had a question about when to use section views and elevation views, and I'm gonna go through all the views, but first I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna select this because this is actually an elevation view, so I'm gonna select this. I'm gonna right click on it. Actually, I'm gonna isolate this category. Okay. So these were our elevation views from the last exercise. If you haven't, please keep up with our exercises from the beginning. So I'm gonna select all of these, and I'm going to my properties. Now, normally, if you go to views, you'll see elevation sections, call outs, whatever. You got different views here, but here I got these selections. I'm going to my properties, and now I got a choice between elevation and interior elevation, building and interior. So I'm gonna go with interior since those are actually interior, and then you see what happens. So these are the actual tags that I should be using for the interior. And I'm gonna reset this back to where we were. Now, let's look at our building elevation now. So these are be for the building, and you can place these anywhere along, and you'll see it'll point to a elevation, even in the interiors where we used them wrong. And I'm gonna cancel out that. But in the template, we already have our elevation markers here, here, and here. And then we can go and set that sheet up if we like. Since we're already in our project browser here, we'll go and look here, and we have two sheets for elevations already in the template. So you got A6 and A7, and then if we go look at our project browser, you'll see building elevation here, and you expand this, and there goes our elevations within the view. So there's our north, our east, our west, our east, and our south. So now we can go to that sheet. However, I'm gonna go into that building elevation sheet, and it's a blank. So I can go back up to here, and I'll just drag and drop the east over. Okay. And there we go. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to make some changes here. I'm going to activate this view, and I'm going to hide the structural stuff because we don't need to see it. Hide in view. I'm going to hide this category. Or you can use a view template. Select it, go to properties, and it should be a view template here on the view templates. Let me see, where are they? Sorry, I don't know exactly. I don't probably have to. Have it activated? Yes, I have the view activated. And then you go to, anybody see it? Oh, there it is. There's none. But here you can go with architectural elevation. Hit apply. Okay, now it's bringing that stuff back. So I'm going to go cancel out of that. And then I'm going to go to presentation, apply. So the presentation will give you the different colors and everything, but we can set this up later on. I'm gonna cancel that, and I'm gonna just go at this for now. So you get the elevations idea. So I'm going to take the other elevation here. Actually, you can probably get all four on this sheet, but let's just go up to two here. So go back to the project browser. Now let's just go with everything here. Just do, yeah, the home view. And so I'm going to go with the north here. Just drag and drop it. I'll clean these up later. Oh boy, where's it going? Oh, I have to deactivate it now. Drag and drop the north. Activate this view. And then I'm going to hide this category in view. So these are our elevations. And then we've got that other sheet. Deactivate this view. And we'll go to 7. And I've got my south, and my west. Now, typically in elevation views, we're not going to have these colors. So what yeah, it's going to be more like that. Activate this view. And only if we were doing a presentation, yeah, we would probably have that. So I'm going to hide this category here. Come up here, do the same thing. We would only show color if it was a presentation or something. Okay, so now these are how you do your elevations. Let me get rid of this. Go back to hidden line. Probably can get all four of them on one sheet. Okay, so now what we'll do is you'll go back to the other sheet and fix those. Activate view. We'll make these hidden line for now. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me make these videos. Activate view. Go back to that. Okay, now one other view we're going to look at now is our section views. Okay, now section views, we're going back to the floor plan now. You have one here that we've been looking at all along. This is just a building section, so if I select it in the properties, it'll say building section. And we need two of these normally, so I'm going to do one. We've been using this one, as you've been seeing. We've been using this. And it too doesn't have to be in color, so we can put that back in hidden line as well. And then we'll go back into our plan view. Let's call out first floor plan, and we'll drop another one. So basically what you do is you go into the view and hit section, and this is building section, and we'll just take one straight across here like that. We'll double click it. And there's our building section going that way, and then we have the drawing set up here. Where is it? Yep, we got two drawings for that, so we can do a bigger scale. So I'm going to take where is that? Building section. What's we got here? What's this one? Okay, we can make these larger. So that's a ½ inch. Let's make this 3/8 of an inch. Because we're going to see detail in this drawing, and you're going to okay, you get the idea. Okay, now we might want to shut some furniture and things off like that later on, and then we've got that other one here. That's two, that's one here. Nope, I don't want to use that one. It's basically, actually I do want to use that one. I don't want this one. I want that one, and I want the third one we just made, which is this one. Okay, now, the last and not least, we're going to go back into our plan drawing here, and we've got a drawing called wall sections. So here from the plan view, we'll place another section, but in the properties dialog, it's going to be a wall section. So wall sections are different little animals. So if you place one here, let's go this way. Just place one here to here. As you can see, you got the limits and everything, but the bubbles are a little different, and then you might want to, you can flip it here and there. I'm going to flip this back this way. And you might want to go the opposite direction, so I'm going to undo this right quick, because you normally want the bubbles on the outside of the drawing. So let me delete that out. Okay, and I'm gonna go here, section, wall section. I'm gonna start from there to there. And then I'm gonna flip it this way. And then I'll double click it. And what it does, it shows the entire wall. So you see the entire wall here. Make this fine here. You got your stud there, and then again you can zoom out back and forth for the limits. So those are the different views and symbols that you would use. And then I'm going to take this one, go back to my wall sections, my drawing here. I'll finish these up. I got, so you can do multiple, many wall sections. So I'll go to my sections. Where are they here? They're my sections. They're my wall sections. And I'll take that guy and drag and drop it here. You might want to do wall sections all through the building, and then this is going to be a larger scale as well. Activate this view. I'm going to make that 3/4 probably, something like that. Okay, wait a minute. Where's 3/4 at? Jeez, man, I can't see these days. There it is. Okay, so thanks for watching the video. Just wanted to show you, run through these. So I got all the sheets set up. I'm going to get these going here. Deactivate this. But those are the different views that you will use. So that's the section view. These are the building sections. And then we have the elevations. And the interior, we fixed the interior elevation. So hey, I hope you got these. So there you go. There's our call outs. There's our wall section. That's the sheet it's on. And there's our sheets numbers for the section views that we have created. So hey, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you in the next video. Be safe and please subscribe. Bye.